I waited a long time before I got married. I waited a whole other marriage before I got married. I did. So get this, and then I gotta go. I met my wife at a costume party one Halloween. She came as a Slinky. That was her costume. I thought that's pretty clever. I'd like to talk to her for a little bit. But I remember the first time I saw her, oh my God, she was coming down the stairs. Wow. She's amazing. She's taking two at a time. She's really good. Had she not gotten stuck on the bottom step, I never would have talked to her. But you know what? It worked out. And we talked for like an hour. And finally got a little courage. I said, hey, you want to go upstairs? She goes, I can't. I'm a Slinky. I can't. But do you know, this is true, she went home that night and she immediately called her mother. She said, Mom, I just met the man I'm going to marry. And I went home and I told my wife, I said, hon, I just met the woman I'm leaving you for. But no, it's fantastic. And I'm married up this time and I'm very comfortable in this position. My wife's family actually comes from old crypto. But it is challenging. Like my wife and I, we cannot agree on a comfortable temperature in the bedroom at night. Is that typical for couples? I think so. Like, she likes it 75, 76 degrees, like sauna hot. And I like it 60 degrees, normal. Yeah? And there's a battle all night. She gets up, she turns it to 78 or whatever. I turn it down to 60, up to 78, down to 60. It's like we're exhausted the next day. We're not getting any sleep. So guess what? She goes out and she replaces that thermostat with a Celsius thermostat. I can't convert the two. I don't know if it's hot in the room now or cold in the room. How am I supposed to know? So I go out the next day and I exchange our bathroom scale for a kilo scale. She thinks she weighs 50 pounds. And I think it's 42 degrees in the room, so everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. I'm not a good apologist. I go to the grocery store. I'm supposed to pick up some garlic bread as well. I forgot the garlic bread. And I thought, well, I'm not going back. You know, she knows what it tastes like. Well, that was the wrong thought process right there. So I had to apologize. And I'm working on it. But most guys, they don't know how to apologize because, you know, they're just not sensitive enough to know the exact words to use to validate somebody's feelings. Like, I was the worst. Here's how my apology would start. Now, you listen to me. There's nowhere to go after that. You know, you got to find an apology for your apology. So get this. I'm walking by my bedroom, our primary bedroom, and I notice my wife sitting on the side of the bed, and she's sobbing uncontrollably. I said, what's the matter, buddy? What's her fucking... She said, I just been thinking, I'm 28 now. That's not true. That's not true. It's kind of true, but not that true. I told her one time, we have this hall pass agreement. You know what that is? We could be with one other person for one night, no questions asked. But I realize you have to update your selection. You can't write somebody's name down on a piece of paper, stick it in the drawer, and then pull it out 10 years later, think you're going to collect on it, because things change. I looked at mine, Mary Tyler Moore. My wife's, Bruce Jenner. Who I used to know. I would see Bruce all over LA. We would hang out. We'd have conversations. We kind of knew each other. We were just a couple of Olympians chatting. That's all we were. It's not like a big deal. You know, don't get all excited about that. But I only met Caitlyn Jenner like, I don't know, 8 years ago. And somehow she knew me. And I asked Caitlyn if she would go on a hike with me, because I have a little hiking show on YouTube called Hiking with Kevin. And I hike with a... Oh, thank you. So I hike with a different celebrity every week in the canyons of Los Angeles, and Conan O'Brien, Tom Hanks, Sheryl Crow, a lot of fun people. So I asked Caitlyn if she would do it. And she said, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Sure. And I was so excited and surprised that she said yes. My favorite question to ask her on the hike was, Caitlyn, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would you change? She didn't get it. But on the way home, I was thinking, to go through that whole process, that whole transition with the surgery and all that, I mean, that takes a lot of courage to do something like that. And I don't know if I would have the courage to do that. You know what I'm saying? I certainly wouldn't rush into something like that if I was gonna do it. I mean, I would do it very gradually. Here's what I would do, and then I gotta go. I would start off by dressing like a woman for a couple of years. That's a no-brainer, am I right? After a couple of years, if I'm still okay with it, maybe I go in for that surgery. Maybe, I don't know. But again, gradually. I would do it in steps. Here's what I would do. I would start off by removing one testicle. Don't throw it away. Remember where I put it. Put it in a safe place. Label it, L. 6 months or so later, if I'm still okay with it, then I go back for the other testicle. Don't throw it away. Put it with the first one. Keep them together as a set. R. 6 months or so later, if I'm still okay with it, then I go back for the penis. Again, gradually, here's what I would do. I would remove an inch a week. And after 10 weeks, if I'm still okay with it, then I go back for the other half. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Thanks for coming out tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.